Hey guys, this is P.M.R.Bonez88, and today for my next horror St. Paty's Leprechaun-A-Thon review that I'll be talking about today is Leprechaun 2. The returning cast, of course, Warwick Davis returns as the Leprechaun. So the second movie this time is it's a little darker. It's still a horror comedy movie, but it's not as like all goofy, and it's a little goofy, but it's still the same. So I would say this movie is okay. I mean, it's not as bad than the first one, but it's still a comedy horror movie, but it's not like a spoof movie like it was the first one. So this movie is like about this time the leprechaun searches for a bride for himself, you know. Like for over thousands of years he's been trying to find this perfect bride for him and will be with him like together and forever. So now in the present time he searches for this one girl, which is of course named Bridget, who she's like practically almost the protagonist, but is being captured by the leprechaun. So her boyfriend is of course, like, you know, tries to search and get Bridget back. So this movie is like almost a romantic horror comedy movie. It's almost like Bride of Chucky, you know, like where Chucky and Tiffany get together, but Chucky turns Tiffany into a doll. This is almost like the similarity to it, but a little crazy and little gimmicks and gags, and also this time we get a chance to see the leprechaun like drinking, all drunk and silly and all wind up craziness, of course, but with all the killing and the gimmick lines that he uses, they're kind of cheesy, but it was not too bad. It was not of a bad movie, just a bit, but it was still too much, you know, of a funny movie. But I'm just glad that Warwick Davis returns as Leprechaun. Well, despite of all, you know, with all the gimmicks and all the cheesy and funny lines, and of course the effects as well, it's not too great, but it starts out to becoming more silliness and becoming more of a comedy movie than less of a horror film. So it looks to me that the second film, that's where it starts to become much more of a comedy and then less of a horror film as well. So just to rate this film, I have to give it a 59 out of 100, because with all these, you know, with all the effects and with all the killings and all his lines that he used, but it's still an okay movie. I mean, it's still a, you know, enjoying movie just to watch, and how, of course, I do own this movie on DVD only. So the next time when I do another Leprechaun-A-Thon, which is Leprechaun 3. And this is P.M.R.Bonez88 signing off. His saying is, peace!